You are listening to the Hello Sport Podcast.
Fuck it, it's good fucking fitness, bro. Fuck me.
Mate, I was doing it with Josh the other day. That's why I was.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've been, I do it with him on and off anyway, but like not properly. And then we had a little spar.
Yeah, it's the best.
It's actually really fun. I'm disrespecting boxing and sparring and any form of physical, even slight, like combat. Handball, I'm disrespecting by even calling what me and Josh did sparring.
Right.
But he was like, let's just do a bit of this.
He loved it.
Get hit, you're like, I can see how you would get aggressive in like a sparring session wanting to like actually fucking punch over someone.
Yeah, correct. It raises your blood.
Because like you get hit and then you're like, oh, fuck. You immediately, your competitive streak comes in and you're like, okay, I now have to. And I've been like, there's something like exciting about it.
Yeah, there is. It's primal shit. He whacked me yesterday. Fuck, he whacked me.
Did he?
Yeah, we were doing like...
Shout out to Jeff Athletics.
Shout out to Jeff.
He'll hit you.
We love, but I really enjoy sort of sparring with Jeff because he is a bit of a fucking... You can tell he wants to unleash.
Oh, God,
and I'm like, this cunt just wants to fucking whack me.
He wants to go.
And he got me a really good body shot yesterday. Like, it was like, he hit me and I went like... You know, like you make those pathetic sounds that you can't even help.
No, you completely fine.
I was like, you motherfucker. I'm like, Jesus, I better.
Are you doing sparring where you're? This is all in preparation, obviously, for the what's called Podcast Royale.
Yeah, Battle Royale.
But are you wearing headgear when you're sparring with him, or are you just like? Is it like headshots or just body shots?
It's very light sparring.
Yeah, you're not
like I'm joining this gym where it's like proper sparring. You know, just to get a good fucking feel for it in leader. So it's like it's sparring at all levels.
Because you don't want to get knocked out in front of everyone.
Well, that's correct, Tom. And to be honest, I don't think Groper's got enough grunt to fucking knock me out.
Right.
To be fair.
So, like, I mean, I don't know a lot about Groper. Now, I hope this nickname isn't like a prison nickname. Like, he didn't do something wrong.
It's very prison-y.
He didn't do something wrong. Like,
I think there's elements of it. I think he might be
Or is
handsy.
it like the fish?
Look, I wanted it to be the fish. But I think it's probably because he gets a little handsy.
Shit.
So
if he's got prison, if he's done prison time, and this is all alleged here,
this is all pure conjecture.
But if there is prison time on the cards here, like that also makes him a little more intimidating. I hear he's tall as well.
He's a big boy. Look, I don't think the weights really stack up. I think he's got about 20 kegs on me. But I also think that he won't have the stamina.
Right, so you're gonna move him around. Footwork.
Well, we'll figure it out, mate. Yeah. Got to learn footwork first.
Yeah, sure. Josh made me do shadowboxing in front of a mirror, and I just wanted to kill myself. Bro, I was like, this is the most embarrassing looking thing in the world.
It is, isn't it? Because shadowboxing, when you're throwing punches, you look at yourself and you're like, when I'm throwing a punch when I'm shadowboxing, I'm like, these are not hurting anyone.
I'm in danger. If a fight were to go down in any sort of situation, like at a pub or on the anywhere, I realise now how incapable I am.
It's fact. Like when I'm shadowboxing, I'm genuinely there's more danger of me hurting myself than anything. If I'm going like this, I'm like, oh, my shoulder pop out of its fucking socket.
I've got a boxing bag at home, which is like intentionally around the corner of the house in the backyard, so that I can do it. Like, I hate the idea that someone is watching me do it or seeing me. I've got some very old neighbours who are lovely, but I'm like, they can even see me and it still fucking wigs me out.
Yeah.
But I at least don't have a mirror in front of me to see how fucked I look. After a session there, I'm like, oh, I'm a bit of a fucking killer.
Yeah.
And then Josh makes me shadowbox in front of a mirror. And I'm like, fuck.
It's fucked. But do you know, I think that's not entirely all your fault. Do you want to know why? Mate,
my parents told me that I was like good at everything or something. Is that what you're saying?
No. You're not Louisa Dowden. No. You have PTSD because you've been publicly shamed with your boxing ability on the beach, hitting the pads. Yep.
And I was also, listen, it's a long time ago now, and
have you improved though?
Yeah, fucking oath. Firstly, that was like not the first time I'd boxed, but that was like, I'd only been doing it for like a couple of weeks with him. Secondly, you fucks. And I kept this.
Clearly, I haven't hit a nerve.
No, not at all. Not at all. But I've been, and look, I'm sure I've said this before, but let's pretend like I haven't made an excuse yet. It was fitness boxing, and it was at the end of a fucking grueling fitness. I was fucked.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been a worse time. Now, I'm not good, and I just acknowledge that. I look awful.
Yep.
But that was not a great representation of me, my family. Like, my dad, thankfully, he hasn't seen it. That might have sent him to an early grave.
Look, I get it.
Not my boy sort of stuff.
I've also felt... It's not my boy.
Not my son.
Not my son. I also, when boxing, there's a little bit of fucking... There's a bit of anxiety from me I've found on my end when I'm holding the pads because I feel like a fucking fool.
I can't do pads.
I feel like I'm annoying them because I fuck it up.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So I'm just like, there's a lot that goes into it, mate. Holy fucking dooly.
I may have told you this story anyway, whether on the podcast or not, but I'm pretty sure I said it on the podcast once when I was back in Macquarie Radio and we had to do a group boxing session. They're like, come on, everyone. Like, it's a group. All the staff are coming to a boxing session. Hate that stuff, by the way.
Yeah.
But I felt obligated to go. And I got paired up with the fucking CEO who just happened to be a weapon.
Fair income.
Like, as in he was really good at it.
Really?
And then holding the pads for me, it was like, great. And then I had to hold the pads for him, and I was fucking it up. I'm sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. I'm just trying to, don't really do this. I was like, sorry, mate. Then when he's holding the pads for me and I'm having a duck under him, I pull a muscle in my back. He's 50 odd. I'm fucking 27. I pull a muscle in my back and I've got to go and lay down. And he has no partner for the rest of the fucking session.
Fuck me, Dad.
Yeah,
he literally, like, he knows that he shouldn't feel this way, but he'd see you then in a professional work environment be like that.
Dude, I got made redundant like fucking 3 months later.
Yeah, there we go.
You know what I mean?
That was all him, buddy.
I put it down to that boxing
That was all him.
Which is why now, anytime I see mitts, I have PTSD because I'm
worried
I'm going to get fired from something.
Buddy, you've had a bit of trauma in your boxing career.
Yeah, I also got punched in the face when I was... The only time I've really been fucking smacked when I was like 7 or 8 by this kid. He was about the same age. He was at a fair, Tubegate school fair. Yeah. And me and probably my brother, but like we wanted to play on this like seesaw thing. He didn't let me on it or something. There was a bit of a tiff over it. And then he comes up and this little kid, like so aggressive for a child of that. It's not like I thought it was more push and shove in the playground from my memory. This motherfucker whacked me 8 times in the mouth.
Brother.
Like, wah, 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 wah. Like, just didn't stop. And I'm like, what you do? And he's like, here come the tears. I'm like, who is this cunt? Like, this guy's like a marauding psychopath.
I'll tell you who he is. He's future inmate 601432.
Yeah. Here come the tears.
That's who he fucking is.
I'm not crying. No. And I need to get away from
those mature little cunts are built for prison.
Yeah.
Like, those motherfuckers, he's 8 years old and he already knows here come the fucking tears.
I know. That's got to be like something his dad said.
100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were mate, some kids like that were fucking scary kids.
Scary, dude.
They were already grown up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They were. No, they'd seen shit, which is obviously awful for someone of a child like that.
Shocking.
I can reflect back and feel sympathy for that child, but I also don't because he hit me 8 times, so fuck him. But
fuck him.
Those kids, when they're almost maturely aggressive. Like, I remember Streety got the fucking shit kicked out of him at a skate park once.
Skate parks were danger.
Well, they were like open air prisons for fucking future prisoners.
That is so fucking true. They're essentially just prisons without any walls or fences.
Exactly. It was just like, we're just getting them together, giving them common interests so we know who to keep an eye on. And
sitting in the corner eating their fucking eating their Cheetos like this.
Yeah, dude, I'd see them like, it was the first time I ever saw like 9, what was I when I went to skate park? Probably like 12, 13. I'd see like 12-year-olds smoking bongs from like, they'd punch holes in Coke cans and just dry bong fucking.
Yeah. I'm still over here believing in fucking Santa.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
these motherfuckers are ripping billies.
I might still piss the bed sometimes. You know what I mean?
Buddy, 34 still drooling on bed piss.
Exactly.
Let's be real.
And maybe at what am I 12? Probably not. But what 10? Am I still like having nightmares? Am I maybe going into my mum and dad's room? Am I holding their hand across the road sometimes? Maybe. And then you got this guy called Dylan. I won't say his last name for fear of retribution. Belting the fuck out of street with a skateboard.
I had Kenny. That was my bully.
Yeah.
Like, he was a fucked up cunt. Still is. See the fucking cunt around Walker occasionally.
Oh, there you go.
But
shout out to him. Hope you're doing well.
I don't really. I'm not too worried about him these days, to be honest. But as a kid, he was a bit older. And he used to kick the fucking shit out of me. And I remember just because I was a bit lippy because I was like, he was a prick. And so I was like, fuck you, Kenny. And then,
but I imagine you little wiry fuck. Like,
well, because I could run away.
Yeah.
You know
so
what I mean?
I kind of starting to side with Kenny. And
No.
Given the conversations I've had with you the last week or so,
Well,
it sounds like everything is your fault.
I'm not a reliable source. That's true. One time he, should I tell you, do you want to hear about the pool beating or the oval beating?
Well, which one do you think, as a podcaster now yourself of note, which one do you think I want to hear?
I think you might like pool beating.
Okay. You know what? I did want to hear pool beating.
Yeah, pool beating's good. Public pool in Walker, great time to spend.
And is that just a dam?
It is a dam, and they just pour chlorine into it. And it's still a brown dam.
Yeah, right. It's a brown dam, and there's no.
It's actually a tremendous facility, Tom.
Yes, no, I'm
Love
sure.
you to come and visit one day.
Absolutely.
Now, me, my older brother, Jock Rutherford, maybe my younger brother, we were playing Fumble. Remember that game, Fumble? You throw the ball against the wall, and it bounces, and if you fumble it, you got to stand at the wall, you peg the tennis ball at him. Playing that game, the ball goes over the fence outside the pool. Anyway, old Kenny and his best mate Tor.
Tall guy or girl?
Tor. He was a boy.
Tor.
Yeah, I believe that's his name. Front and back. They're out there. They're out there. They're out there. Tor and Kenny out there. The dynamic duo.
No, we stop for a second. Pool beating is coming back, but we stop there. You are the most fucking white trash, hick, dumb fucking reading difficulties, learning difficulties, stupid. Front and back name, like, it's just not what it's called.
That's okay.
I have walked this life for fucking 34 years, and you're the only fucking person that I've ever heard call it front name and back name. It sounds so fucking stupid.
It's his front name.
Have you ever heard front name or back name? Like,
Never.
Okay, good. It's
I'm so glad you brought
front
it up.
name, back name. Like, what are you talking about? It's your first and last name.
Or it's front and back.
It's not.
It's either or. I reckon you'll get a few fucking punters or dribblers that will be like, yeah, that was his front name.
Okay, well, listen, if you do, by all means, but I doubt it severely.
Your fucking roasting me then was all time.
What do you call middle
fucking
names?
hillbilly fucking dish lip
You look like
that.
Sean Strickland. You're trying to channel him at the moment.
Love a bit of Stricko. Maybe that's why I subconsciously chose these boots. I don't know. Anyway.
Jarch a big... Oh, it was subconscious I dressed exactly like Sean Strickland.
Sorry, I actually got sent these, mate.
But Jarch, what do you call middle names?
Hey?
What do you call middle names? If there's a front name and a back name,
Well, it would be middle.
is it just
I mean,
still
you-
middle?
you
There's
can
no
say-
other word
That's,
for it?
but that's like...
So, no, we call them intermediary.
Yeah, no, because see, middle fits with your your thing.
Front, middle, back.
Yeah, but front and back is dumb.
Well, his front name. But, yeah, well, I guess it's all up to the individual, isn't it?
Do your parents call it front and middle? Like, I mean, I don't want to throw the great and powerful Janelle and Milo under the bus, but, like, do they say that?
I doubt it.
So do I.
Yeah, I highly doubt that. No, they absolutely wouldn't. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But I do.
Okay, so you're about to get bashed in a pool.
So the ball goes over the fence. Tor and Kenny outside the fucking pool picks up the ball. And I'm thinking, here we go. This is trouble. Me and my older brother walk out there and I'm like, can we have the tennis ball back? No. I think Will might have asked, hey, Kenny, can we have the tennis ball back? I said, he goes, no. And I was like, fuck this cunt. And I go, Kenny, you dickhead, give us our ball back. And he was just like, eh? He goes, honk, picks me up by my shirt, lifts me up against the wall, and him and Tor just proceed to beat the fucking life out of me. Boom, boom. I'm getting fucked up. I look over for support. My older brother and his best mate have taken off.
No.
They've fucked off.
They just ran away.
Left me for the rats.
That's tough.
Left me for the rats. And I was like, so I'm like getting like, and I'm looking over it and it was like a movie and I'm like, gah, my heart's breaking as I'm getting shit kicked out of me.
As your teeth are.
And as my bone breaks, so doth my heart. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, then they've done beat me, and then they threw me into the like a bike rack. You know those bike racks? So I'm mangled into these bike racks. I'm fucked up.
And you're a spindly little thing. You would have been like
woven through.
I
looked like I was
like
knitted.
ivy.
Yeah, correct. Like I was woven through these bike racks like some sort of an art installation.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
see you on the fucking Bondi to Bronte. Sculptures by the sea. Sculptures by the dam.
just entitled Trauma.
Lippy cunt.
Kicks the fuck out of me, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, whatever. Finishes up and fucking, he'd given me trouble before, you know what I mean? And there was a bit of a thing where I hated this cunt. And I get home and mum and dad was like, what's happened, blah, blah. I'm like, Kenny beat the fuck out of me. And dad was like, fuck this. And then dad lost it. And he was like driving around town as a fully grown adult male being like,
I would do that.
I'm going to kill a kid today. I might not spray.
I'm going to kill a kid today.
Not with a razor blade. That rap battle.
Yeah, I do. Respect to it, I only got that.
So, yeah, that was just,
I would do that. I wouldn't kill a kid, obviously.
But
I would go
as a father,
I'd go and beat the fuck out of a kid.
Yeah,
I would happily do that.
He was willing. He was ready.
How old do you reckon he would have been, the kid?
Fuck. Mate, probably would have been fucking 14.
I'll beat the fuck out of a 14-year-old if they
would
put
have been 10 odd.
their hands on my child.
Yeah, 14 or 15.
You obviously would not, you'd be able to, you'd be in full control. So it'd just be like, okay, how badly am I going to bash this 14-year-old?
Naughty.
Yeah, you'd embarrass him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'd be like wedgies onto a pole.
Yeah.
It'd be real shame shit. And then obviously his father would find out. Now his father is probably an ex-con, maybe still in the big house. He now knows my name when he gets out. Now I'm going to be wedgied. Maybe worse. Then I might get murdered. But for that split moment, that split second where I'm bashing a 14-year-old child, I'm the king of the world.
I think, allegedly, now this is all alleged, I think he did go to jail eventually for stabbing someone in Tamworth. Kenny. Allegedly. Now, maybe we'll bleep out Kenny's last name from earlier on. Yeah, do that. Yes, do that.
We'll bleep out that last name and we'll bleep out Tory fucking front and back.
Yeah, front and back. We'll beep out it. Yeah, beep their names out.
Just beep their names out. Not the Kenny bit, though. I think.
Do you know, the not...
Front name. Keep front name.
Tor.
Beep out the
lovely
back
guy
name.
now.
Oh, yeah?
Lovely.
Do you guys discuss the time?
Never. I honestly don't think he'd remember. I think I was a blip on the radar. Do you know what I mean? Kenny was the arch nemesis.
But as in they'd bash lots of people, so...
I think so. Fucking dad once with my little brother, there was this big blonde fella on the school bus that used to bully Henry, and dad caught wind of it, and dad... Mate, I'm not going to do the story justice. I just know dad staunched him somewhere, and the kid was like, I'm really sorry, and dad was like, it's all right. You've got away with it. But he goes, but you have to sit next to my boy every single fucking day on the bus from now on. And so this kid that was relentlessly bullying Henry had to sit next to him, and he'd be like, saved you a seat, Henry. And Henry would sit down next to him with his big backpack, and he'd just have to sit there and not bully him.
That's
a great punishment.
It's a great punishment, but then do I want to sit next to the guy that's been bullying the fuck out of me?
Yeah, I think Henry was just such ignorantly blissful, you know?
Yeah.
And he was just like, now I've got a friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like a protector.
Yeah.
You do anything to that child and I will fuck you up.
So he's just like, he sits next to you every day, boy.
See, whereas the thing that I'm worried about is with girls. Evie is here, but she's got headphones on, punters and dribblers, so she does not know the vulgarity with which we speak.
Correct.
But I'm worried with girls because I'm not going to kick the shit out of a 14-year-old girl.
That's correct. But you could
what I
use...
mean? Quote me there. Quote card.
That'll be... that's going to be on your headstone.
Yeah.
On your tombstone.
I will not.
Tom Birmingham, I will not kick the shit out of a 14-year-old girl.
Fucking, I'll run on that.
But this is the thing, Tom.
Burmo 2024.
This is the thing, Tom. You don't need to, because guess what? You got a bit of a pit bull of a misso.
True.
She doesn't fuck about.
No, she doesn't.
Does she?
No, she doesn't.
And you think she's fucking with some
14-year-old? No, yeah, she will.
But
she also wouldn't actually need to bash them. She would just go and terrify them.
Oh, she'll absolutely terrify them.
Yeah.
You're fine.
But girls are so mean. Like, so are boys. Like, I get it. Like,
No,
I don't
boys
bully
are-
shit, but like, yeah.
Girls are like, they'll cripple you emotionally
Yeah.
and then ruin you socially.
Yeah.
Whereas blokes will probably nut it out with a couple
Well, that's
of
it.
punches.
Like you could sit next to your bully on, like, you know, after they've fucked you up.
Yeah.
Right? Tor, apparently a great guy now.
Lovely.
Kenny, obviously, jury's out. But jury's out on Kenny. But with girls, it's like, oh, so you've broken me spiritually and emotionally, and now socially you've like killed me. But now you want to now mum's making you sit next to me on the bus every day.
Yeah, dude. I've always maintained that girls are like, they're way meaner.
Yeah,
way meaner.
I wonder whether like, if you just like instill a bit of violence in your daughter, they're like, you know, why?
What? Give them some jiu-jitsu training or something.
Well, as in like smack a bitch eventually. You know what I mean? Like, if someone's being a certain way and it's like they're going to fucking do all these things, like never be the person to bully and never be the person to like just fucking be violent.
Dude.
But if someone's like being a fucking cunt, smack them.
Give them that, because you know what?
They
I
won't
think
do it
it'd shock the meanness out of them.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, actually, I don't want to fuck with this bitch.
This person's going to smack me if I keep doing this.
She'll smack the life out
And
of
she'll
me.
smack me again if I do it again.
Who was I think Bill Burr was talking about that. How he was like, I want to train my girls. He's like, because now he's all in that world of fucking Rogan, UFC, blah, 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 blah. He's like, he's got girls, I think. Does he? Or one girl?
I think so, but I don't know.
And he's like, I wanted to train martial arts. I wanted to learn how to fight. So it's like, if anything fucking
goes down.
You know, because, you know, I don't want to generalise, but generally, girls don't go to violence as quickly as blokes. That's just a fucking...
You're a sexist pig, mate.
I'm a piece of shit.
You are Sean Strickland, dude.
So if she grows up with a bit of grunt, she knows how to fucking throw a punch, or she's just willing to slap someone, you'll slap the bully out of a chick really quick.
Well, but I'm even thinking close fist.
Oh, yeah.
I think that sends a way more like...
Oh, bloody the lip up.
Shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
like message.
Gloss ain't going to cover this, Teresa.
Yeah. Oh, is that now? Oh, it's herpes, is it? Oh, gross. Oh, whoops, you got herpes.
Hope it herps a lot.
Yeah.
I like it.
So anyway, look, we are advocating child violence. That is...
We haven't made this clear.
We're running on that. Vote Jarch and Tom.
Imagine that sweet little thing.
I know. Her sister Zoe would fuck someone up. Punters and Dribblers, the podcast is always brought to you by our good friends at Ned's, the number one betting platform, the one that we use, the one that supports us. Go and check out our latest hack and match play, actually, like Breaking the Yips on YouTube, brought to you by Ned's. They've got around the golf this year, which is awesome. And obviously... maybe coming into our third year of sponsorship with Ned's.
I think you've absolutely nailed that, Tom. Ned's going from strength to strength, much like our good selves. The match play is great viewing, brought to you by Ned's. Obviously, Tom and I, safe to say, absolutely dominate this one. Go and see how we swing the club, because it's with absolute purity. Yeah, listen, we're the best in the business. Ned's are the best in the business. That's why we...
scissor.
Come together. You know what I mean? We scissor.
That's right.
It's a modern day scissor. It's a scissoring of excellence. Ned's best in the business. If you want to follow Tom and I on the profiles, you should do so, because why the fuck wouldn't you? Don't follow Tobler. That'd be really strange. And if you want to follow along About Even, which is coming back soon, punters and dribblers, better than ever, bigger and better than ever, new additions. Keep tuned, then follow us along using the passcode Dribbler.
That's it.
It's simple. That's it.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
Now, you stinging for a boy, or where are you at, bud?
We are, I am. Yeah. So
I reckon you've got girl dad written all over you, though, don't you?
Oh, no, big time.
got Trez girls.
Dude, I got fucking New Year's Eve. My New Year's Eve was, Steph and I were like, we're not going out. So we bought a bottle of champagne, and I was sitting on the floor in the kitchen, sipping fucking champagne, having my nails done.
Sounds fucking delightful.
I've had my makeup. She got a makeup kit for fucking Christmas, and I'm just, every day it's like, we're doing your makeup. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, it's all good. Like, I'm not like, don't put it on me. I'm not gay. It's more just like, I don't want to have to wipe makeup off my face every single fucking day. Like
you need to.
And I look like, in The Simpsons when Marge has the shotgun that blasts makeup on her face. That's what it's like.
Yeah, correct. You need to balance. I think you need to balance that out with boxing.
I want to,
or with like you need a healthy balance. You get too far down that rabbit hole, boy. We've lost you.
No, well, what I do is I go and I stand out in the backyard and I pretend someone's like trying to like fight me, and I'll just spit at them. What? That's how I keep myself.
So let me get this straight.
You're
self-conscious about your neighbours seeing you exercising, throwing a punch at a bag. What you're not self-conscious of is standing out there like this going, what cunt?
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it.
But like,
dude, if you ever need someone to spit on.
Or you spit back at me.
Or spit back at you.
Yeah.
And we can.
And we're fuck
duck
off, mate.
spits. Yeah, okay.
Something to say?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay, good. Well, because like, I think that'll help, right? I need someone to, because right now I'm like cosplaying, like there's no one spitting back at me.
Correct.
So if I'm trying to like feel a bit.
Get an alpaca.
It's not a bad point.
Now
but I feel like.
Now we're cooking with some gas.
But like, I also don't think the alpacas, I don't know whether he understands the rules of engagement.
They do.
Well, but like, as in, does he know I'm not serious?
No,
he
if
thinks
you're
front up
serious.
to him, he might.
No. He'll just
pound me
start
down.
spitting.
I don't mind getting spat at by an alpaca, but like.
Have you done it?
I have.
At the fucking, after Mallet's wedding, we went there and they had fucking alpacas or someone had this fucking property. And I was in there
Nice
just.
hat, by the way. Sorry.
Mate, it's a great hat. What is this?
Yeah.
Good day.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thanks, mate. I really appreciate the hat.
Hey, thank you.
It's a great hat.
Yeah, it's a good hat.
It's a great brand.
It's phenomenal.
So,
Yeah.
and I was having fun with I was sort of went out there. I was pretty blind, just having fun with the alpacas, and it was just like I was letting them just go full fucking spit mode.
Onto your face?
Yeah, it hit me in the face. But it was, I found my shirt the other day that I was wearing. It was this white fucking T-shirt I found the other day, and it's just covered in grass. Because they pick up the grass and they go, and then they go.
I don't know.
It's fucking hilarious.
But
you're a germaphobe.
No, but hold on. I'm not surprised that you wanted to just get absolutely fucking doused in alpaca spit. Like, that's fine. Well, that's a bit of a laugh.
Reminded me of my experimental uni days.
Okay. Yep. Do you know what the least surprising bit about it is? Is that you found the shirt covered in spit like weeks after the wedding. That doesn't shock me.
Well,
this shirt was just probably fucking hanging in your closet because you're a pig.
No, I am a fucking piece of shit. And what I did do was I just came out from that wedding, obviously clearly hung as fuck, and I just had my like duffel bag, and I just threw that into my cupboard, out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
There was the tux jacket in there and shit. Oh, yep, I've got to get the drug. Scrumpled all up and all fucked. And I was like, oh, where are all my clothes? I'm like, what the fuck? I haven't got any undies. And then I was like, oh, I haven't unpacked from that wedding 3 weeks ago. Pulled out the shirt and I was like, oh, alpacas.
Yeah, I got spit on by alpacas.
Yeah, alpaca punch. Don't laugh at that, mate.
I wonder if alpacas would like dip.
Fuck, they'd love some snus.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Snus.
Oh, bro, you chuck it in there.
Chuck it in there. I'd fucking love that shit, wouldn't
Alpaca snus. Yeah.
That'd be a good brand of snus if you're to start your own. Let's do that. Let's start it.
Now we're cooking with some gas.
Let's start it and call it Alpaca Punch, as you just said.
This is why. I mean,
we'll cut Eddy out of this one, though.
Yeah.
This is
not
you
a
and
chance.
me.
This is you.
Although we probably need him for like the back of house, like business side of things.
Eddie's in on this.
Yeah, no, sorry, he's back in.
Eddie is all back of house.
He's back of house.
The shit that bloke knows, I'm just like, holy fuck, we were so fucked without you, dude.
No, we need back of house Eddy.
Yeah, we do.
We need back of house Eddy.
Alpaca punch.
He kind of looks like an alpaca.
A little. The one.
He kind of does, like curly.
Emperor's New Groove. You know that fucking alpaca?
Can you get the
Can
alpaca
we screen
up
this?
The Emperor's New Groove, please.
Just the curly hair. When he's got a bit of a mullet, it's kind of like its mane.
Yeah. He's a tall guy. He could be an alpaca.
Yeah, he's got a bit about him, old Ned.
Yeah.
Hold on, have a look here. Saltburn. You watch that?
No, I haven't.
I'm not gonna.
I just I don't have time.
Apparently he drinks cum out of a bath.
Huh?
Drinks cum out of a bath.
Okay. Let's get those headphones back on Evie.
Oh, Evie's got the headphones off. Okay. Yes, there's a lot. Okay, I'm so sorry, darling.
There's
Ed in that.
There's Eddy in that alpaca.
There's a lot of Ned in that. Look at that cunt down the bottom. Oh, sorry. It's country boy.
Put the headphones back
Look
on.
at that country boy. Second down to the right. Look, is that...
Wait, which one?
Go, that one.
Yeah.
If that's not him telling you a stat about space...
That's Eddy 4 in the morning. Bro.
Yeah, listen.
Bro,
Listen, bro.
Do you know the oldest tree on Earth is in the Blue Mountains, bro?
That's Eddy talking over every single person in the room.
You know, Eddy got to a point, I had to pull him up at his bucks the next day. Oh, we were yarning about in the car. I was like, buddy, you've leveled up your, what's the word like, fuck, I can't think. But like, you know how he'll just talk over you.
Yeah.
And like just basically shut you down. I'm like,
Yes.
you've leveled up the way you shut people down. He's like, how so? And I go, you're shushing.
Yeah.
You're shushing people. And he goes, what? I go, you were shushing people last night. He goes, what do you mean? I go, let me play it out for you. This is how a conversation would go. You'd be going, yeah, so these fucking trees, bro. Oldest tree in the world, in the Blue Mountain. And you go, wait, I thought the oldest tree. And you go, shh. So the tree. And the first time I did, I go, did that cunt just fucking shush me for asking a question? He kept going, mate, they're ligno tube trees from fucking blah, blah, blah. And I go, oh, I've so now that he's the fucking alpaca from the Emperor's New Groove, his next way of shutting people down will literally be spitting in their face.
No. So you got to understand, Neil deGrasse Tyson, he's talking about this.
No, yeah, sorry, you be Eddy.
No. So there's this black hole right at the edge of the galaxy.
Oh, what are black holes?
And no, you've got to.
Sorry, mate.
Mate, it's ridiculous. Yeah, that's.
He'd be like a sprinkler.
Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, no, he's good, dude. And even there's times when where were we when we were in where were we? Where the fuck were we? When we were up in, it doesn't matter where we were, really, but we're at a house kick-ons, and I was going, mate, shut the fuck up and let someone else talk. And he just, he was so fucked that he just didn't. There are times that I'd stand next to him and I would go, and I think because he's obviously one of my best mates, that sometimes in a moment I almost feel like I'm responsible for shutting this cunt up. So I'll stand there while someone else is doing it, and I'm got my hand over his fucking mouth, shut the fuck up.
I remember us standing right there. Right there, it was after a fucking live stream we'd done and we're all in the piss. And he was just spinning. I think he was just spitting in your face, Dave, just spinning yards. And Burmo and I were just standing there, and Burmo just goes to me all the background sound dies down, and I just hear Burmo go, what do you think's harder? Climbing to the summit of Everest or getting a fucking word in? I was like, the word in, kid. Easily the word in. And as we have this little laughing conversation, the sound comes back in and Eddie's still just screaming in Dave's ear. And we're Jesus Christ almighty.
Dude.
How's the kid going overseas?
Mate, he looks like he's enjoying himself.
He really does.
He looks like he's enjoying. He was on the... I had a FaceTime with him yesterday, I think, and he looked a little red, sunburnt.
Okay.
And which is tough for a man. He just goes brown.
Yeah.
But he just looks like he's living, dude.
He does.
The kid knows how to live.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, mate, he had a rough Christmas, having a few weeks off.
No, he had a
lot on Chrissy, and then he just said, I got it, I understood.
No, I got it as well.
Mate, I need 3 weeks off.
Well, I think it was did he go to Byron or something? Was there somewhere he went to Byron maybe, and then he was down in Robertson, and that's tough, right?
It's been hard, yeah.
That's tough, and then you have a good Christmas and a New Year's where obviously there's a lot on.
You're flat out.
And then you get into the new year, right? And there's obviously a lot on from a work perspective. It's I need a break. I need to get away. I need to get out of here.
I need to relax for 3 weeks.
There's too much. There's too much we need to do.
And I know that he was panicking about, his holiday to Las Vegas, and that was stressing him out. So he needed 3 weeks in Mexico just
Just to relax and unwind before he then goes to Vegas.
He needed to decompress before his holiday.
And then I think when he gets back from Vegas, it's probably like another Byron trip before like.
No, there is. Because he needs to detox post Vegas, obviously.
Right.
So detox for Byron in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I just feel sorry for him.
No, same.
And mate, shout out to you, Ned. I hope you're doing okay.
I hope you're doing all right over there, man. It's tough carry for you over there.
Really tough, mate.
While we're here just trying to hold it all
keep
together.
the thing going.
Keep
this fucking thing going that you've built and
Here
trying
I am,
to maintain.
but I shit myself once and I'm fucking, everyone's shitting down my throat.
Shitting down his fucking throat.
Kid's sick.
His kid's crook. Kid's crook. He shits himself. He doesn't get a fucking break.
Doesn't get a fucking break.
2 kids. Fucking. He's got chicks. He's got his wife out there bashing fucking teenage girls.
Exactly right.
And he's fucking back here over there in Mexico.
No.
But we get it.
No, we get it.
It's tough. Really tough out there. It's hard out there for a pimp.
It's really tough eating tacos and fucking.
Eating tacos.
Sipping tequila. And
hot misses fucking over there. Probably rooting the house down, making love and fucking drinking margaritas. Yeah. Mexico's fun.
Mexico.
Enjoying high-end resorts.
Whatever else Mexico has to offer, I don't know.
What does Mexico have to offer? What else are they known for?
I don't know.
Oh, quesadillas.
Quesadillas.
So that was what I was going to do. Fajitas.
Yeah. And beep that.
Yeah, kids living life.
Kids
living life.
Kids living. I started the podcast, I think, on Monday, just with the whole thing about it. Like, I just, like, in the intro, and I just basically went on, like, about how he's over there on holidays while everyone's working. And you could tell, I got the vibe that, like, he was, like, obviously he doesn't give a fuck, but he's just, like, but that it was, he was a little bit, like, he didn't sort of go into it. He just sort of, like, tried to push past it. I'm like,
good.
Yeah, you know
what's up.
You know, you fucking motherfucker.
You know what's up, doggy. Mate, anyway, that's life.
That's life, right?
That's podcast living.
Dude, that's podcast living. I mean, it's hardly like I'm keeping a fucking, like a restaurant going. You know what I mean? I'm not having to like run something.
Look, Tom, you know.
You know what I did yesterday?
What?
Went to Time Zone.
That's unreal.
Tough. You know what I mean? That's what he's left me doing.
Bruh. It's you know what I'm glad that. So hold on, before we run, I want you to run me through your time zone because I actually went there not long ago for my 34th birthday. Now I've forgotten what I was going to say.
Time zone.
Yeah.
Responsibilities. Busy. Restaurant.
Eddy.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm glad. I think you'll probably feel this way as well. Because in this world, I've met a lot of people who are creators and shit. It's all they've known. It's all they've ever done.
Yep.
They've never had a job.
Yes.
I'm glad that I've fucking shoveled shit.
Yes.
Worked in dog food factories.
Yep.
Worked on farms. Worked in fucking media. Worked in furniture companies. I'm glad I've done all this shit. So I know how grouse this is.
Yes. 100%.
Do you know what I mean?
Fuck yeah. Absolutely.
Because if this... Also, I don't think I would have been successful if I tried to do something at 22. I was too much of a fucking dickhead. I think being a little bit more mature has helped.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But it's... Yeah, as you say, time zone on a Wednesday. It's a lot better than fucking what we were doing.
Mate, fucking way better. I was
run me
just
through it.
farting around times. Well, but to your point, I could not agree more in terms of like when you're at time zone on a Wednesday or when like when it's the morning and I'm like, oh, you know what? Like I'm going to go to the beach.
Dude, I know, but you know what I can't shake? I cannot shake. I can't help it. And I'm telling myself, shut the fuck up, cunt. Like, it's all good.
No, we're good.
Headphones on. Feel guilty.
Yeah, I know what you mean there. Is in you feel guilty like that you should be doing something.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes I get that. But I think you know when you've got something you should be doing.
Yeah.
And when you don't. But there are times when like I'll have like some shit to do that day, but like again, how much shit do you really have to do in our line of work?
Correct.
So I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to go for a swim and then I might just I'm not just going to rush back up to the house and then get into the office. I might just go and lay on the sand for a second. Just take a breath, not look at my fucking phone. And I'll be like, oh, dude, this is fucking living.
Yep.
This is living.
I
couldn't be more appreciative or grateful of the fact that I get to do this, like get to do whatever the fuck we do. Whatever this dumb shit is.
Mate, the best part of it I find that I've found personally is what we do is fun. Obviously, it's fucking awesome. But on Monday, Like on Sunday night, I used to get anxiety about obviously work the next day. So every cunt does. You know what I mean? Get that Sunday. What's Sunday itis?
Scaries.
Sunday scaries. You know what I did on Monday, Tom? I woke up round 8:30. Made myself a little coffee.
Oh yeah. Instant.
I'm a real instant coffee guy. I then proceeded to build an X-Wing Lego Starfighter for 2 hours. 2 hours till about 10:30 Monday morning. And I go, yep. Well, that was good for my brain. I'm telling myself, like, this is good brain work.
Dude, I actually think it is, though.
I think it is too.
I think that shit's good. Like, the thing is, like, you can sort of justify anything, right? Or you can talk yourself into anything. Like, there is something good about sitting there, checking out from all your bullshit, and just like being really, it's like you're almost like fucking very present. What am I doing here?
Well, that's what I like about it. That's what I love about it, because it's the same as when you're boxing or something like that. It's all you're focused on is what's in front of you. If I'm sitting around, my brain's going like, should I do this? What do you reckon happen if a frog would fight a scorpion? Hey, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, it's all this shit.
Could not agree more. Like,
and I'm just sitting there, I'm like, okay, that block, and all I've thought about is how to build this thing for the last fucking 2 hours. And I'm like, this is unreal. I fucking love it.
Yeah. I did 3 Disney puzzles and a testy pop. 3 Disney puzzles yesterday. And it's like, again, puzzles. I mean, I'm a fucking adult. It was easy. But for a 4-year-old, and no disrespect to her, headphones on, you know, it took some time. But, like, that's fun. That shit's good.
What was her saying?
Oh, this is what I don't like. Again, this might be one of those things where
I think it's one of the cutest things I've ever.
It was very cute, but it's also one of those things where you're like, a parent tells you what their kid says, and they're like, "Oh my god, she's like just the funniest. She's just so funny." Like, I'm serious. Like, you know,
I know,
and
I
then
think
someone
it
hears
is.
it and they're like, "Oh yeah, cool, dude." Like whatever.
No, I think this is great.
Every time, just out of nowhere, anytime she'd get like 2 pieces that stuck together, she'd go, "Get out of my town." And I was like, what? What are you? And I just sort of like went with it because it was the fucking funny. And then we get another piece and be like, kindly leave my town. And then it was just like this dumb thing. And then
I just love that her brain has come up with, I've just succeeded in something.
Yeah.
Now you get out of my town.
Get out of my town. And then when something didn't work, it was like, oh, you can stay in my town. No, you're welcome to remain in my town. I was like, this is the most random fucking thing.
You are so welcome in this small, rural, humble community.
Yes, you please. Mi casa su casa.
Nah, bro, I rep that.
It was
I reckon
googly
that's
as
cute.
fuck.
Get out of my town.
But back to the Lego thing.
Hey,
I might get some Lego.
do it. Honestly, I fucking did it. I went up to the farm before Christmas. And because it was the first time having Christmas away from my family, so it was highly likely I'm not really going to get many presents here because brothers are down there, brothers are here. You know what I mean?
You're
one's
also
posting.
34, so like who the fuck gets them?
You know, but I was like, we did get them, presents, but I was like,
Do your parents
Christmas
still get
Day-
you like Lego?
No. But from the brothers, you know, if you're all away, it's kind of hard. I'm not really posting gifts.
No.
But they did get gifts because I brought them up. But, so I was not expecting to get many presents, right? So I'm going around doing my Christmas shopping. And I'd seen a heap of cunts like NBA players and all these people, these fully grown fucking adult men, and they're like, yeah, I build Lego. And I'm like, okay, right. So I go into the Lego shop and there's the DeLorean. And it's like fucking 2,000 pieces or something like that. It's bloody, it's like 18 plus. I'm like, maybe there's something to this.
18 years old plus.
Yep.
Wow.
So I got it. $300.
Oh.
They don't miss you. And because I knew I was going to be at home and I knew the weather was going to be toilet. So I was like, oh, you know what wouldn't be bad is like pouring this out, pouring a whiskey. It's pissing down with rain outside, and just sit there while people are reading books and doing whatever and build it. And mate, I was like hooked immediately.
Yeah.
It was actually wild. And I just sat there. Mum was like, fuck, you are like, I've never seen you focus on anything for so fucking long.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm loving this. And you see it all come together.
Yeah,
it's got batteries in it. Light
Isn't
it up.
that also funny as well about like your mum be like never seen you focus on anything? There's so much of like kids like, oh, he's got ADD. It's like maybe they're not into the shit you're trying to make them fucking focus on. And then you find something they're into and it's like, oh, this person's now like
into
maybe
it.
too obsessed.
Yeah. Like I literally was like, what's the next one? I want to build another one.
Shit, I might do that. The only problem that I have is that I've got nowhere in my house to do it where my children won't fucking smash the shit out of it.
That's very true.
But it's a similar thing with colouring in, which I was doing on a holiday with the girls the start of last year, which I saw Lulu doing. But I just have a little vegan gummy, if you will.
Okay.
And I'd sit there while everyone at the house is quiet, silent and still.
Yep.
Flickering shadows on ceiling and still. Sorry, that's a Slinky Malinky.
Slinky Malinky.
Line from Slinky Malinky. Anyway. And I would just colour in their colouring in books, and it was some of the lamest, like the worst looking things that you ever like.
Yeah.
It was like a unicorn, like a cute little unicorn with wings. But I just sat there, had like maybe some music or a podcast playing, and just coloured in. And it was like, oh, I'm just like completely checking out from everything.
That's unreal.
Just checking.
Yeah, that's what that's the good thing about it.
Yeah,
and it's fucking like. I just think when your brain is always, it's non-stop. It's non-stop. Shit like that is priceless.
It's like a circuit breaker.
Yeah.
From all the because you also get in a bit of a routine. But you're on your phone, you're watching something there, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're cooking dinner, you're taking a shit.
Yeah.
Yes, constantly. You're on your knees. You're fucking.
As a dad, you really enjoy your shit time. Is it almost like taking a shit in an office?
It's so funny because now my algorithm, and same with Steph's, is like way more like parent memes.
True, memes.
Shitloads of them.
Yeah.
And the amount that like are about like dads like coming home and just going straight to the bathroom and hanging a shit, I'm like a lot of the time, and hopefully Steph doesn't hear this, she's like, you shit so much. Daddy's not shitting. Daddy needs 5 minutes to himself.
She listen to this?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
She definitely does.
Steph doesn't, unless she gets a text from a friend being like, he mentioned you on the pod.
Well, don't text my Steph, anyone who knows her.
Oh, she's going to be flooded with DMs now, kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, daddy's not shitting.
Like there are sometimes when I am, obviously, because the body needs to excrete waste.
That's correct.
But sometimes daddy overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Just needs a minute.
Yeah.
Or 10.
Yeah. Hell, ramp it up to 15.
Yeah.
Let's go at daddy 20.
Oh, dude. And it's funny, though, because my old man used to do the longest shits. Like, it used to be like, oh, dad's fucking pooing for Australia out here.
Yeah.
Now I realise it's
Cranking
just
the
there weren't
jank.
memes back then.
Oh.
You know?
Yep.
Did you say what did you
What?
What did you
No.
What did you say?
I don't think I remember.
What did you say?
I didn't think I said it. What did I didn't say anything about him potentially masturbating.
Oh, what?
What? Cranking
Cranking
his
his fucking beat.
magazine in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You ever find your dad's porn stash?
Don't think you had one. Now, maybe that means I just didn't find it.
So cute. So cute.
Trust me, though.
You
Like
innocent little sweetheart.
Yeah, but listen to me here. I was a snoopy little fucker. I was snoopy. I was going through everything.
Yeah.
Found his weed stash plenty of times.
Okay.
Didn't really know what it was, but
Yeah.
I knew it was something that was it felt naughty.
Dad, I ate some of that lettuce in your jar and now I feel funny.
Some of that dry lettuce, and now
I'm really hungry and I think we should start a business together.
Well, that's probably not the green lettuce.
Yeah,
that's probably some of that detergent. Which I never found of his, so shush.
Yes, sorry. Yeah.
But I feel like I would have, because I know like other friends of ours who I will not speak for, whose parents' porn stash could not have been easy to find. Like they
I know
almost
exactly who you're talking
left
about.
it on the kitchen table.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Videos, magazines, guns.
Yeah, correct. Well, we had I found like a full stash of them down in one of the machinery sheds. Like full 70s fucking mags. And like my little brothers, we were like, dude, you fucking found this shit? Literally in the midst of all this machinery, there was just all these magazines and we were like, holy fucking dooly.
And also like friends, mums.
What, in the magazines?
No, not in the magazines. Like, no. Like friends, mums, like sex toys and all that sort of shit.
Oh my days.
Yeah. Like full on big old dillos
Or
and fucking
fair ink.
vibes and fucking you're like,
Yeah, that's
Jesus.
city folk.
It was barrel, dude. It was hardly city folk.
Shit. See, when I'd think.
And it made her, she was already attractive, it made her like 50 million times hotter to like a
Who are we
fucking.
talking?
Who?
Yeah.
No, I can't do this now.
Just.
You won't know them.
Oh, damn it. Fuck, that's awesome though.
It made it, dude, you're like a horny little fucking, 12-year-old.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what? So we'd come around and be like, dude, no one's home. Let's go fucking check them out. Now,
The poor parents.
The poor kid who's fucking.
Oh yeah.
Upon reflection, like if he's our age now, thinking Jesus Christ, like the boys we used to go and like have a look at these things and like.
What's this fake arm for?
What's the rabbit like? What's the rabbit like that's fucking vibrating on the big stick about? What are those rotating beads for? Yeah. Oh God.
Jesus.
God.
Fuck, that's unreal stuff.
So anyway, I'm saying what I'm saying, Jack, is I would have found Dad's porn if he had it. That's my thought.
You truly believe that?
Unless he was burying it somewhere. Like, listen, we also had a back shed. It could have been in there. That was a bit spidery. I didn't want to go digging.
He knew you. He knew you. Yeah. Kid didn't want to dig.
No.
He was probably sitting on a shelf where there
just
were
out of my
redback,
reach. And it's like,
redbacks in there. Yeah, it is a weird. It's even just a weird thing to think. Let's not get into it.
No.
Nah.
About what? About your old man tugging. There it is.
No, just
there it is. Think about it.
I was thinking more broadly the sexuality of your parents. It can be left away.
No, fuck no. Yuck, dude. No.
God.
But now everyone's thinking about their parents fucking. It is what it is.
Well, sorry, but everyone at home listening right now, you think about your parents right now fucking
Think about them. Think about them doing it because they did it. Just so you know, they did it. That's how you got here.
My older brother asked my mum once. He was like, "How many times have you guys had sex?" And mum was like, 3 times, one for each of you. No, 4 times, one for each of you boys, and just one for fun.
One for fun.
And one for fun.
She should have lied and just said 3.
She should have.
Because the fun one.
We didn't need that one for fun,
Well,
Mum.
because if you have one for fun, like we all love fun.
Well, now I'm triggered and I'm traumatised. I have childhood trauma now.
Yeah. How many times have you had sex, Joe?
I'm not married yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm recently engaged.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you so much. Dusted the knee up, mate. So we're yet to perform the act of coitus.
Yes.
But we will.
Are you excited? Are you reading up on different sort of how to do it?
I've heard that the hooded warrior is quite difficult to find.
Yes, absolutely. You need a treasure map.
Right.
Because it is the treasure.
It is the
of sorts.
Of sorts. Now, you fornicated?
Well, only for the purpose of procreation. Yeah.
Right. So twice.
One for fun.
So 3 times.
3 times.
With your missus.
Correct.
Now, do the punters and dribblers know what your missus looks like?
Because
it's tremendous.
Don't you?
It is just phenomenal. Well, she is. And
hey, what about your?
You got an ugly missus.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying.
What is she then?
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely.
Stunning.
Do you have a fiance who is also a beautiful woman?
Correct.
Couple of hot Stephs.
Couple of hot Stephs. She's been the bedwetters are getting around Steph lately. I've noticed social media wise.
Yeah, Steph gets DMs and like friend. I think Steph's on private and she's like on IG. And she's just like
I don't blame him.
Random fucking.
Don't blame him.
2 can play at this game.
So true. Fucking hell. So true. What am I doing?
Put Steph's handle, not my Steph, Jarch's.
No, fucking bullshit.
Put her IG handle right in here.
2 can really.
And her mobile number. I'll send it to you.
This is your domain. You control this.
Yeah. Anyway, no, great women. Really, really love them to death. Great women.
Yeah, they're fine.
No, they're great.
They're fine.
Fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah.
You know, we're blokes. We don't need to show that much emotion.
No, that's true. No,
close to our chest.
No, I don't want to tell my lover. Like, you don't say I love her and shit.
She's sweet. Yeah.
No. But I'll tell you I love you and I'll kiss you when I'm drunk.
Oh, buddy.
But like, I'm not going to show any.
Yeah, I reckon I am more.
You show me way more affection in public than I've ever seen you show your fiancée.
That's factually accurate. That's accurate.
Like you would have definitely kissed me in public, 50,000 times?
Yeah.
I don't actually even think I've ever seen you kiss Steph.
Well, you probably wouldn't have.
But you've kissed
me.
me.
Not a public kisser.
No.
Except
unless it's me or your mate.
Well, yeah.
Not just me. I'm not saying it's like you don't just do it to me.
No.
But I don't want anyone to be jealous. Like obviously.
No, I'll rip them out, okay?
You'll share it.
For the boys, which is weird. But it's also like, you ever seen a couple kiss in the fucking public, like proper kiss?
I mean,
you're
like hook
get
up
the
sort of
fuck
thing?
on.
No, you don't hook up.
Yeah, but
I'll kiss Steph.
Yeah.
But I'm not. She's your fiance, but I'll still do it.
Thanks. Correct. Thanks, mate. Wrecked. Yeah, no, I just think like PDA, like people who sit there with too much PDA, you're like, yeah, we get it.
Oh, dude, I hate
it.
that shit. No, yeah.
You don't need to prove something to us.
Leave the hand jobs under the table fucking for your own home.
Correct. Honeymoon stage, I'm letting it pass. Fine. You're exploring each other's bodies. Your bodies are changing. You're learning.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But I'm still not, though. Like, you can be in the honeymoon phase and go on like a fuck fest, but like, don't fuck fest in front of me.
Yeah, bro, it's a lot.
I've got a wee Jack. So I'm going to be back in a second.
We actually took the piss out of this in our last podcast.
What?
And the one that me and Lou just did.
What, about having a piss or that I did?
Adult men saying, I've got to go wee.
Can I just quickly come back, because you were sort of trying to rip me about saying wee when I left. I didn't. You got to go. That's a watch thing, isn't it?
That's it. Just Fef trying to call me.
Disrespectful.
That
was disrespectful.
I've silenced it.
What about when you do have to go, though? Like when you're doing something, you got to leave, and you're like trying to catch the time without like making it really obvious.
Yeah. Did you reckon? Oh, did they? Yeah, sweet.
Oh yeah. I'll sometimes do it like I'll try and like get my leg up like this in like a phone. I'm
It's fucking. Yeah, I actually do need to go.
No, I know.
No, I'm joking.
No, but I.
You're okay. You're breath. Now let's get back to you.
Wee.
So look,
you explain to me why you think there's something wrong with it first.
Lou spun a yarn on our last podcast. This bird.
What's your show called, by the way?
It's called We Mean Well.
We Mean Well.
So please,
listen, subscribe.
Like and subscribe. She was spinning this yarn. She was like, one of her mates was going out with this bloke. Now they'd been seeing each other 4 or 5 months. Going pretty well. She goes to his house for fucking dinner or something. Meet the mum. He's there, and he goes, sorry, 2 seconds. Mum, I'm just going to go and do a wee. As a fully grown adult male. And went and did a piss.
Yeah, okay.
As an adult. And she sort of went, not sure about that. And would profess to his mother every time he was going to urinate that he needed to go and do a wee.
Look, that's uncomfortable.
It is uncouth.
That is. I am more a victim of the fact that I speak in. Yeah, that poo on the bottom of your shoe has been annoying me the entire episode.
It's chewy.
Oh yuck, dude! Don't. Just get a fucking paper towel. There you go. Put in that cup.
It's not my chewy either.
Put in that. You fucking reckon, dude? I saw a different finger, dude. Don't worry. Yeah, there's still shitloads of it.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't. I'm happy with it there.
You also put chewy on the bottom of your boot, like, it's so
cool,
man.
In there.
Yeah.
But in a formal setting, if I've got chewy and I like in a meeting, I'm not going to fucking just throw it on the floor.
You maybe just keep chewing it.
No, I'm over it. Fuck, I'll run my own race, mate.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I am in a house of baby speak. Wee, poo-poo,
yeah,
doodle. You know what I mean? Like, that's all. It's all baby speak.
Okay.
So going for a wee is not how I speak.
Okay. But would you say that in a setting not with me? Say you're with a couple of rugby league players who you've idolised for a while.
No, I'd be like, sorry, I was just going to take fucking piss, eh?
As you spit.
Yeah, I'd spit at him like an Eddy the Alpaca.
Yeah, spit, take a piss. And be like, there's also a tattoo guy in there. He's going to fucking do me one. Yeah, no. Do me one a year as I'm pissing.
He's going to give me a fucking tap while I do a piss out of my fucking dick, which is fucking going to be
20 inches.
Hard as well. I don't know if that's cool. Wait, out of my hard dick. Wait a second, hold on.
I'm fully erect right now.
Yeah, dude, gonna get a tattoo on me cock. Gonna get a tattoo of me cock on me cock. It's stiff. I've got to fucking take a piss.
Somehow it's still better than going for a wee.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cooler than saying go for a wee.
Yeah.
For sure.
Look, mate, I'll forgive you. It was just because we'd spoken about it today. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Today? Was this literally?
Yeah, it was fucking.
Oh, okay.
We did this. You're a bit distracted, are you, bud?
Why?
This is why. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Kawaja
talking and you
Kawaja
just got to the cricket.
Kawaja just got out.
Anyway, it's been a pleasure. Fucking, am I boring you?
No, you're not boring me,
well,
dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Kawaja just got caught for 45 and now it's head and marsh. And this is coming out next week, so it's completely irrelevant.
True.
So it doesn't matter.
It is a sport podcast, so you may as well.
Well, look, it is. Except it's funny, right? We had Courtney Act on.
Yes.
Who was great.
Yep.
She was awesome. She was great.
Yep.
But, so like, you're on now, right? Like, we haven't talked a lick of sport.
No.
But then people who are probably a little bit homophobic are like, fucking do it, this is a fucking sports podcast, mate. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't say that when I'll talk to Jarch for fucking 2.5 hours and talk shit.
The last podcast we did do together was 2.5 hours. We were drilling some of this.
Yeah, we were. We
were fucking pissed. That was fun.
That was also the funnest.
That was fucking
fun.
That was
fucking fun.
And
was that when Eddy was also on another holiday?
Yeah, I think Eddy was, flat out. Europe, I believe. Well, I don't think we spoke a liquor sport.
No, of course not. But I like Eddy and I by design.
You went back into that rugby league.
Yeah, by design, mate.
Yeah,
fucking. But like when we used to just do one episode a week, that was sport, and then we'd always start every ep with like just dribbling shit about weekend or life, whatever. Dudes are always like, oh, that's the only bit my missus listens to. That's like that. And so we're like, fuck it, let's do one that's a bit more just like
generic,
dribbling yarn, fucking talk some shit.
And
that's often fun.
It is a lot of fun.
And it opens you up to be able to talk to fucking random people as well. Like Courtney Act, completely like random in the context of...
Well, not someone you would expect to talk to.
And you know what, dude? It's funny. The best feedback I think we've ever gotten from a podcast ever.
Fair income.
Like as in just the most like people telling...
Fucking bitch took me out.
I know. Sorry, dude.
Fuck me.
Sorry, man.
Fucking Courtney.
You got to fucking... Well, you got to do something. You got to bring something to the table, right?
I'll tuck. I'll
Strickland.
tuck next time,
Did you hear... I don't know if you listened to it about how they fucking... what they do with the testicles?
Do you know...
I tried as well. Bullshit. I don't know how it works.
Dude, yeah.
For those of you that didn't, they say, Courtney was saying, like, you push your nuts back up into your body.
Do you know what I think about
Then you
more?
fucking mummify your scrot and, like, tape it back. I'm like, listen, I didn't try the taping bit. I just tried to push my nuts back up in my body, and it does not work.
Bro.
It's painful.
I actually think about it more than you know.
Yeah.
If I'm in the shower, I honestly just think about it more than you know. You know that whole fucking Roman Empire thing?
Yeah.
The nut tuck, to me, sometimes it'll just pop in my head. I'm like, how?
Same. Because
you know when you're like rooting sometimes and like a nut might like go up and you're like, oh, and you got to pop it back down.
Hold on.
That's happened to me.
Hold on a second. Listen, I'm not... this isn't about shaming you for anything weird. This may happen to people.
It's happened to me.
I'm also like, I've got like I'm a bit, I got a lot of fucking room in my scrotum, so maybe mine doesn't fucking pop back up.
Yeah.
Just to share a bit of information.
Yeah. I think I've got less room.
So, but yours goes into your body.
It has before where I've gone like, oh my God, and I've had to push and it goes, what? Not even joking.
Well, Courtney said, and I didn't know, like, I don't know whether I've never experienced this, but Courtney is also a man biologically. Well, identifies as a man when not dressed in drag, so whatever.
Okay.
It gets confusing, and she was very cool about asking very confused questions. But she was saying, like, when you come, your balls go back up in your body. I'm like, I don't fucking know that. She was like, feel them next time you fucking... I was like, I won't. I've got other things on my mind then.
Well, maybe that's when it's happened.
So you finish, and then it goes up, and then you get it.
But it feels fucked. But I'm just like, but I just go like this, and it pops back down.
Regularly?
It's happened. Let's put it that way. Not regularly, but it's certainly happened.
Either of you guys, have you ever had sex with a woman?
Nah, never.
Okay.
Not married yet either.
Oh, not married.
Well, neither. Neither of I have had sex.
No.
As I stated before, this is when I'm having solo sex.
Solo sex. Sex with your Millennium Falcon.
It's an X-Wing.
Sorry.
That's fine, mate.
Sorry.
It's disgraceful. But yeah, interesting, bruh. I fucking... Yeah, I just think about having to do that, and it doesn't make me feel happy.
Well, dude, I just don't understand how it doesn't hurt all the time. Like, I don't know how...
How's he keeping it up there?
I don't know how it's functional.
Fuck me swinging.
Full respect, though.
Yeah.
Like, do what you want to do.
Do what you gotta do.
But
fuck me. I just it's wild. Oh dear.
You need to be watching the YouTube for that one, punters. That would have made no sense.
Sorry.
In years.
We just
went in to kiss each other.
We just leant in. I was looking into your eyes and I'm like, this feels right.
So good. You're off to the Tamworth Country Music Festival today.
Well, I've been.
Yes, but you are.
Because this is next week.
Sure,
Yep.
but how was it?
Fuck, it was good, mate.
Good?
It was a ripper.
Yeah.
There were Jack Tussle. Watched Robbie Mortimer play. He's a tremendous performer.
Yep.
Up and coming.
Morgan Wallen.
He's an up and coming.
Morgan Wallen there?
Morgan didn't make it this year.
Okay, what about Zach Bryan? Zach Bryan? Is that his name?
Yeah, Zach didn't make it.
Dude, that guy's hot.
Yeah.
I only just realised that he was like in the Navy and just posting songs online and then got huge. I got hit with that on Instagram.
The kid's got a bit of go about him.
Dude.
Yeah. Hell of a jaw.
Yeah. And like there's one where it's like him just drunk, sweaty playing guitar or something. Like that one blew up, like South of something or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, dude. Like,
Heading south.
Yeah. I'm like that. I can see how you're.
It's fucking, that was the first video I ever saw of him. And I'm like, fuck, this kid's got a voice. I'm like, what a great song as well. And then he just built from momentum.
Country music's like having a moment right now.
It's hot.
It's really hot right now.
It's hot prop.
I tell you why I like it. And I actually don't, and what I mean, I like it. No, I don't listen to it. So I don't like it. But when you hear country music, often me and a mate will always like take the piss out of country music.
Yes.
It's like, on my back porch, looking at my clothesline, my boots are dirty, but I'm feeling fine. We're gonna drink a beer, we're gonna fuck in the truck and shoot a deer.
That's
That'd
good.
be number that. I might have just written a number one country song.
It was
right?
very. You hit all the fucking points.
I hit all the points.
We should have said blue jeans. It would have been great.
And maybe a bit of a dust reference.
Yeah. Dirt
Blue
road
jeans,
reference.
red dust.
Yeah.
Hot misses is a must. There you go. Bang. Fuck, dude. It's not hard to write country music.
Hey.
That's not true, though.
Yep.
That's sort of what I feel like some country music was in the not too distant past.
No. There still is that country. It's like anything. You know how you got trap hip hop, you've got drill.
Yes.
You've got hip hop.
Yes.
You've got like fucking proper
So is
rap.
that, would you say, is it kind of like pop? Is that more like
Pop country.
Pop country?
Pop country is a very much like,
Keith
which I
Urban?
still like. Yeah, Keith's pop country. Where it's like, you know, they're talking about trucks, dirt roads, cold beer, blue jeans, fucking. There's like a formula. John Deere.
Yes.
There is a formula.
There's a formula there.
And some of it's good and some of it's fucking trash.
Just quickly before we go on, I would really like to write a pop country song with you.
I'd love that more than you'll ever know,
And
Tom.
record it.
I'd love that more than you'll ever know.
Can we make this a verbal promise?
I've
to the punter and the
verbally
fiddler
promised you.
that we're going to write a country song, and that may become an album. But certainly, let's start with a song. Obviously, let's like get on the charts. You know, if
I've already half written one.
Okay, good. But is yours too sincere? Like,
No. It's called I've got truck dirt in my cold beer.
terrific. Okay,
So
good.
let's just.
Okay,
Well, but I need to sit down and I've got the chorus.
Okay, good.
I've got the melody.
Okay, great.
But I need verses and I need.
Well, I just
Let's
wrote
work.
I just wrote 3 then. So
Correct.
we're good. We're okay.
Correct.
That's a promise.
If we could actually do that and record it,
No, that'd be hilarious.
fuck, I'd love that.
But what I was going to say back to your Zach Bryan or whatever, it feels like those lyrics, and even like, and this is it's slightly different, but that rich man north of Richmond or whatever it is.
I love Anthony.
Yeah. But like there seems to be a groundswell of like country music singers who are like writing about real shit.
See, that's the thing, because it's like anything. It's like that pop country shit has been going for so long. Now it's like sort of going back to that outlaw country, like your Johnny Cash's, because it's the number one genre of music in America, country music.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Morgan Wallen's Last Night was the most played song in the world last year.
And even Taylor Swift is like, she was country.
She was
wasn't
country, but now she merged into more pop. But fucking, like, it's a huge fucking thing. And like, so the pop stuff has sort of been a bit overdone. Now you're getting these cunts like Zach Bryan coming through, Oliver Anthony, like your Chris Stapletons. It's like this soul earthy, and they write the lyrics. A lot of these country songs have 3 or 4 writers.
like pop, like,
You know,
like pop music everywhere. Beyonce had like 110 writers on her last album or something.
Yeah,
You're like, okay,
You know.
she's talented, but like, write a song.
Yeah. It's because writers, I saw this thing, they're like, this song is a banger, I've written this song. It's like, do I try and release this having no name and fucking, even though it's a ripper song, or do I give this to Beyonce? She sings it, makes $1 billion, makes me a fucking fuckload of money, but it's not her song.
Yeah, and I'm not where I want to be.
Yeah, you know. So it's like, but yeah, it is. The Steph's really into country music now.
She probably didn't have a choice though, right?
Well, I tried, mate. I was fucking hammering it home for the last 5 years.
That looks like the wrong
Not
gesture.
physically. It was me. I was playing country music to her a lot. And she liked a couple, but generally was like, this is fucking toilet. Now, she's got the Chris Stapletons. She's got the Dylan Gossetts, the fucking Zach Bryans, She's like, okay, this is some hot shit.
Yeah. See, I haven't really listened to enough, but just knowing that Zach Bryan guy, that he was performing his own shit in that video, and like hearing the lyrics, I was like, oh, this guy's a motherfucker.
Oh, he's a gun.
He's a gun. Real.
He will be like, he'll be like GOAT status stuff, I reckon.
Will he be bigger than Morgan? Because Morgan Wallen's the biggest, isn't he?
Morgan, you know, it's probably up there with like Morgan Wallen, Luke Combs.
Luke Combs, the other one. That made
fucking love Combsy.
But he's and this isn't important, but in the marketability of a
no.
It doesn't matter in country.
No.
You can be a big old fucking dumpy fuck.
It's almost better.
Well, yeah, but like if you're Zach Bryan though,
yeah, you're a handsome dad.
You're hot as shit and talented.
But Combsy also, his personality is notorious through the industry.
What about Jelly Roll? Is he country or is he what?
Well, he was a rapper. He used to be on the Games albums and shit. Now he's done country. Now he's sort of merged into country.
Okay.
So I haven't listened to much Jelly Roll, to be honest with you, but he seems like a cool dude. I saw him on Rogan's podcast.
I haven't seen. I've seen.
No, he's a big boy.
He's big country.
He's big country.
Yeah.
Like super morbidly obese country.
Yep. Oh yeah. Like you know, like heart problems country, diabetes country.
Yeah, I don't think Jelly's going to be around. Probably has too much jelly. There's a lot of jelly. And that's why, hence the name.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's
Big
like
Jelly Roll.
is that actually it or is
Fuck
it?
yeah.
Do you know that?
Well, he's fucking.
Yeah, but like, what do you just call? Why wouldn't you just call him "Oi, fat fuck"?
Well, I think fat fuck's a little bit more abrasive and less marketable than Jelly Roll.
But like, you know what I mean? Calling someone like Tubby.
But he named himself, bruh.
Oh, he called himself Jelly Roll.
Yeah, he's been fucking a big boy.
So he's like,
it was
hurt myself before you hurt me.
It was the nickname his mum gave to him when he was like really young. Bit of like an 8-year-old Lou situation. He was a chubby kid.
So yeah.
See, again, that's like such fucked parenting, and it's like that one where you don't realize what you're doing to your kid.
Yes.
Where you're going like, this kid, oh, he Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you're reinforcing how fat this guy is like his entire life. And that's probably really fucked up.
Yeah.
I was watching something about this chick that was caught in a cult the other day, and she was like, I had ADD, or she was dyslexic, right? And her mum used to call her my little dum-dum. Like, you want to talk about like making someone feel inferior from the jump.
My little dum-dum.
Yeah. And she's like, she was actually went on to become like this very successful, highly functioning, like intelligent person.
Yeah.
But you're just dyslexic, so you see all your words jumbled up and shit. But she was a little dum-dum. Then she got caught in a cult because all she wanted to do was impress people and like have some sort of fucking like acceptance. Got accepted into the wrong thing.
Really? What sort of cult was it?
It started off. It's called The Vow on Binge.
Oh,
it's actually it's two seasons, good doco, and she kind of got, this guy was like starting this like self-help sort of thing, which on the face of it actually helped a lot of people, and there's all these very interesting elements of it.
There was a dark underworld of sucking and fucking.
Correct.
Like every cult?
Correct.
Yep.
Starts off with the best of intentions. But like, there heaps of people like came through the system and like did these courses and shit and then fucked off. Like, there were like 17,000 people who used this self-help thing.
Yeah, right.
That didn't get caught up in it was sort of like, I think, the hyper fucking culty people who got stuck there and like wanted to start working for and this guy, Keith Raniere, was the guy, like the head of it, and just cult leaders are...
Can I say something? Now, you'll probably discredit this straight away because I don't know what this man looks like, but I'm assuming he was skinny and white.
Definitely white. Not skinny, but he was short as shit.
Okay, I think of these cult fucking leaders and they always promote like polygamy. It's always like a skinny white cunt with a ponytail and a goatee.
Long hair.
Yeah.
I'm like... what shocks me though is like how no one sees it when they're in them.
It bemuses me.
And like, and again, when it's a man who's like wanting to fucking kiss your wife on the lips or like, and I'm like, sorry, dude.
Oh, it's death. It's death.
Sorry, dude.
As soon as he brings that up, I'm like, oh, you're a fucking freak.
You can't trick me, buddy.
Yeah.
And these people who are like, when they realize that they're in a cult and they're like, you realize it's a lot easier to get into it. And I'm like, nah, it's not.
As soon as I'm in a situation, it's like, oh, this self-help course is pretty nice. This is really good.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, so basically you want to invest in these stocks and can I tongue kiss your wife right now? I go, oh, you're a fucking freak.
Oh, yeah, you're a complete psychopath.
I'm going to punch you in your face now.
Yes.
And we're going to leave.
Yes. No, we're going to we're going to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna violently assault you. And then
This woman, she got in there, then she brought in her 2 children, like her 2 daughters, and this guy, all of them.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty.
Not to ruin the doco.
Yeah. That's a goal, buddy.
How many years prison you reckon he got?
Don't. Heaps. Guys, there's going to be a spoiler about the show The Vow.
In like 3, 2,
1. Down.
120 years.
120 years. Yeah, good. Good to know that they get fucking what they deserve.
Yes, exactly right.
Sorry, I said a bad word.
Did he say a bad word?
Sorry, darling. I did not mean to.
He says so many bad words.
It was illegal, wasn't it?
Okay. I think we're done here, mate.
Right, I reckon that's us.
I reckon that's probably us.
Okay. I've really enjoyed this again.
It's been great. I actually don't mind if Eddy goes, or don't leave me, Eddy, because obviously like there's a lot of work between time zone and everything else. But like I do love this opportunity.
I truly do.
I cherish this opportunity.
I cherish it.
And obviously country album pending, coming. Country song, then album. You obviously have to release a single.
We've got to release this Truck Dirt in my cold beer.
Yeah, Truck Dirt in the cold beer. Do we have a name yet? Or is that something that's
for us?
Yeah, for our country. I'm trying to work out if we've come up with a name for ourselves before.
We probably have, but it's probably been on the grogs and we probably don't remember.
It, and it's probably
I think we sit down, honestly, dude, we sit down in this area in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
We flesh it out.
Yeah.
We get a name.
Yeah.
We go to the bloke that fucking recorded Nerdy Bruh and Doing Time.
Yeah.
We record it. We release it. We also need to do a film clip.
Oh, shit, yeah, we do, dude.
I cannot wait for
Boots, blue jeans, belt buckles, shirts,
Mate.
Coobs.
Please.
Yeah. You spat at me as well. You alpaca'd me there, dude.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, bro, this has been fun.
The Alpacas.
I love the Alpacas. I love the Alpacas. Yeah, the Alpacas.
Okay.
It feels right.
Listen.
Listen.
Watch this space.
Watch your space, punters and dribblers.
Okay, love you.
Hooroo.
Thanks for coming on.
Stay deadly. Thanks, bro. Thanks for having me. Good day to you, sir.
And also a good day to you, sir. And to everyone else.
And everyone else in here. It's a good day. Good day to you.
A good day to you.
Could you two just not talk anymore?